In this video we are going to change the speed of how fast our Mario runs. If I click the flag, get him going, we can see that he runs, but he runs too quick at times, and I want to change that speed and have more control over him. So the way that I'm going to do this is by introducing you to some data, and we're going to create something called a variable which is going to have the speed of the player. Now the speed of the player is given by these numbers here. So that was 10 for going right, that is minus 10 for going left, 10 for going up, and minus 10 for going down. And what I want to do is just have one word called speed here and a minus number here, and I'm going to use a little bit of maths trickery to do this, but really the 10 is the same in each one. 10, 10, 10, 10. These two here, just that change x by minus 10, change y by minus 10. The only thing different there is the fact that they've got a minus sign. So here I go. Let's click on data, make sure you're on the player sprite, and click on make a variable. Now it's asking you for a name for the variable, so what is it all about? This one is about the speed of the character, so I've typed speed. Now we can do this for all of the sprites that we use, but really I only want to change the speed of Mario. That's it, the player. So I'm going to click on for this sprite only and click OK, and there I've made a variable. What I get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new code blocks to play with. The top one is one of the important ones. In fact, we're only going to use this top one and the second one down. The other three I'm going to leave alone for the time being. On the screen you can see player speed and the speed of the player at the moment, which is 0. I don't really want this on the screen. To get rid of that, I just press the tick in the box next to speed and it disappears. If I tick it again, it reappears. Tick it, it disappears. So to get rid of it from the screen, it's still there but we can't see it, I just take the tick out of the box. Now let's just give myself some space by moving these code blocks down. What I'm going to need is this set speed to when I start the game, and what I'm going to do is change that number from 0 to 10. So really I'm just replacing this 10 in all of these in this set speed. So this variable here now is worth 10. If I drag this variable and place it in the ones without the minus sign, that's fine. I've now replaced those with the value 10 because my speed here is 10. I have to do the maths trickery here. I can't just put speed in there. It's not going to work. That would be 10. The game would crash. I would only ever go right or I would go up. So I need a new set of code blocks. I need to go to the operators. What I want to do is have a times block. In fact, I'm going to drag 2 of them out. Now the trickery is that any number that you have in maths, if you want the minus number, all you do is times it by minus 1. So if I've got 5 and I want minus 5, I just times 5 by minus 1. The same goes with 10. If I want minus 10, all I need to do is multiply it by minus 1. So in the second box, just put minus 1 for the time. So this is a time symbol, the little asterisk. So I'm timesing something by minus 1. There we go. Job done. Now the value I need in here, remember I said if I wanted minus 10 I needed to have 10 times minus 1. Well, now I'm using the variable speed to do that. So if I go back to data and drag out the speed block and place it in there, I am now doing speed, which is 10 times minus 1. This is all now minus 10, so I can just drag it into my gap. There we go. and that's the job done. So I've got change x by speed, change x by speed times -1, change y by speed, and change y by speed times -1. So if I run my game, it should be as same as before. There we go, Mario's going a little bit fast. So what I need to do is slow him down. So if I stop my game, and this time I only need to change it in one place. I don't need to change the number in all of these. I just change it here. So if I change that to 5 and run my game again, Mario should be going, there he is, a little bit slower. Yeah, you can see that. If I really slow it down, if I set the speed to 1 and run the game and play it, then you'll see that he really goes slowly. So you've got some fine tuned control. Now you can change the speed, and we've got an item down here called change speed. You can change the speed in your game, so if he touches an object in the game, we can change his speed, or we can set a new value for the speed. We've now got some control over how fast Mario moves. So don't forget to save your work, and we'll move on to some more variables in the next video.